Hello, I'm Jackie and welcome back to my channel and this neck and shoulder stretch. When you're ready, come find a comfortable seat on your mat and we'll begin with a seated cat and cow. Hands on your knees, breathing out, round spine. Curl your shoulders forward and tuck your chin. Breathe in, shoulders roll back, chest presses forward, gaze upwards. Breathe out, rounding forward. Breathe in, opening up. Following your own breath here. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. You can use your hands to press down into your knees to get a little bit of an extra stretch. One last round here. Breathing out. And inhaling. On the next breath. Big inhale, arms go up to the sky. Holding on to opposite elbows or your forearms. Breathe in, reaching up first, and then bending over to your right side. Press the left hip down, finding a nice stretch through the left side of your body. Breathing in back to center, lifting up, before bending over to the left side. Try to keep your chest open, shoulders and elbows pressing back, but ribs keeping in. Breathe in, come right back to center, one more time each side, breathing out over to the right side. Relaxing your left knee down. And breathe in back to center, lifting upwards first, and then bending over to the left on an exhale. Press your right knee down. And on the next breath, coming back to the center, release the left hand down, right hand comes to the left side of your head, and gently pressing your right ear to your right shoulder. No need to force anything, but just using the natural weight of your right arm to get a stretch through your shoulder and neck. Keep pressing the left hand and left shoulder down. Release and swapping sides. Right hand down, pressing into the mat. Left hand on the right side of your head and bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Gentle weight of your left arm helps you find that stretch in the top of your neck and shoulder. And slowly coming back up to the center. Breathe in, arms go up to the sky. Breathe out, hands coming to heart center. And then hands onto your shoulders. Big circles here with your elbows. Drawing as big a circle as you can. Finding your full range of motion here. And using your breath as well. One last circle. And then swapping sides, circles the other way. Drawing big circles with both your elbows. Big deep breaths. And then take the arms up to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out, hands come down through heart center. And then make your way onto all fours on your mat. Wrists are underneath your shoulders and knees underneath hips. A few rounds of cat and cow here. Breathing in, drop the belly, open the chest. Breathing out, round through the spine, tucking your chin and tailbone. Breathe in, gaze forward or up. Breathe out, rounding here. Really feel like you're pushing the floor away as much as you can. Following your own breath again. And also feel free to make any other movements that feel good for you in this moment. Breathe in, opening. And breathe out, rounding. Just one more round here. And then on the next round, curl the toes under, open the chest, and send your hips back towards the heels of your feet. Breathing out, untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet down, little hover of the knees off the mat. Again, breathing in, curl the toes, sit the hips back, open the chest. Breathe out, rounding through the spine, push the floor away as your knees hover off the mat. Continue. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push into those shoulder blades. And one last round here. Curl the toes, opening up. Breathing out, pushing the floor away. Knees hover, use the core. And then sitting back onto the heels of your feet, knees together. Breathe in, arms go up, and then take them all the way behind you. Fingertips on the mat. Take your gaze up to the sky. Roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up to the sky. You can place a little bit more weight on your hands and find this nice shoulder and chest opening position here. Keep your neck nice and long. And then coming back forward, arms go up. Breathing out. Let's come into child's pose. Knees go wide. Slide your hands to the top of your mat. Reaching as far as you can to the top of your mat so you get a really nice stretch through the length of your arms, the sides of your body, and into your shoulders. Soften through your chest and belly, sinking your hips to the heels of your feet. If you want an even deeper stretch, lift your head and look to the top of your mat, maybe even doming your fingers and lifting your elbows off, keeping your arms nice and straight. Nice deep breaths here wherever you are. And then relaxing the forehead back down. Keep the length through the arms. And then when you're ready, lifting your head up and sliding yourself all the way down onto your belly. Take your left arm out to the side with your palm facing down. Rest your head down and then roll over onto the left side of your body. Right foot comes behind you on the mat. Sole of the foot comes down with your knee pointing up. The more weight you place into your right foot, the more intense of a stretch you'll feel in the front of your left shoulder. So you're in control here. Take it as far as you're comfortable to today. And nice deep breaths here. And then slowly coming back onto your belly and preparing for the other side. Right arm goes out to the side, palm facing down. Roll over onto the right side of your body. Left leg goes behind. Sole of the foot down on the mat, knee pointing up. And maybe closing your eyes down here. And notice if you feel any resistance in your body. Any feeling of trying to push the floor away. This is not that type of stretch, so just try to relax and sink down as much as you can. And on the next breath, coming back to your belly, making a pillow with your hands and resting your forehead down. Either staying in stillness or, if it feels good, just rocking the hips gently from side to side. And then slowly making your way back onto all fours. wrists underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Left hand presses down, big breath in, right arm reaches up to the sky. Breathe out, thread the arm through, slide it down, back of the hand, arm, shoulder, and head rest down on the mat. Option to take your left hand up to the top of your mat. Soften your belly and your chest downwards. And again, notice if there's any resistance in your body, any feeling of pushing the floor away. And see if you can sink down and surrender instead. Surrendering to the pose and to gravity instead of resistance in the body. On the next breath, left hand comes back to your face. Right arm reaches up to the sky, opening and twisting through the body, and then place the hand back down. Breathe in, left arm goes up to the sky. And breathe out, thread it underneath the body, back of the hand comes down, shoulder and head. Take the same variation that you did on the first side. So if you reached your arm to the top of the mat, then do that now with your right arm. Find the surrender in this pose, releasing any tension in your body. And allowing yourself to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your nose. And slowly bring your right hand back next to your face. Breathe in, press the right hand down, lift the left arm up to the sky, opening and twisting through the body, and then bring the hand back down. Preparing for puppy pose, walking the hands to the top of your mat and sinking your chest down, forehead on the mat. You might need to shift your hips back a little or forward a little until you find the most comfortable position for you. And again, another pose to feel a lot of surrendering and melting down. Every exhale, think about your chest sinking down towards the mat. Reaching the fingertips to the top of your mat. And if you feel like you're very open in the chest and shoulders, you can take it further by looking forward and placing your chin on the mat instead. Wherever you are, deep inhale, long, slow exhale, melting down. Inhale, slow exhale. And then when you're ready, slowly lifting your head and shifting your hips back towards your feet, bringing your knees together, forehead on the mat. Arms come around either side of your legs with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Feel your body completely relaxed over the top of your legs. Finding this very soothing and grounded position. And feeling every cell of your body completely relaxed. Shoulders draping forward. And then very slowly bring your hands back next to your shoulders, pushing yourself back up and coming to find a seat. Thank you so much for joining me for today's class. I hope you're feeling fantastic, and I will see you on the next one. Namaste.